Hello and welcome to my channel. I am the Western Viking and today I'll be doing a video on one of my favorite subjects, Norse mythology. Today I will be telling you about the wolf of wolves, Fenrir. You may have heard of the name Fenrir once or twice, but who and what exactly was Fenrir? Fenrir was the most famous wolf in Norse mythology. His father was Loki, the god of deception, and his mother was Angerbroda, an evil frost giantess. This frost giantess seduced the god Loki to have 3 children with her. A mixture of a god and a frost giantess spells out bad news. And she had 3 of them. The first one was Fenrir, an enormous wolf. The second one was Jorlungander, the Midgard snake. And the third one was Hel, who would become the goddess of the underworld. The gods found out about these 3 monstrous creatures and found them to be threats. So they went to the great hall of the frost giantess and bound her in chains. They took her 3 children and took them with them to Asgard. There they would decide of what to do with them. First they banished Hel to the underworld, where she would become the god of death. Secondly, Odin the Allfather threw the snake Jorlungander into the oceans, and then they had to decide what to do with Fenrir, the wolf. At this time, Fenrir looked like a cute little dog, so they decided to keep him in Asgard and raise it with them. As he got older, he became bigger and bigger, and the prophecies predicted him to be a real danger. One day he escaped from Asgard and returned to his birthplace. Here he made 2 sons with a woven woman of the Jarnvidur. His sons were named Hati and Skoll. The gods managed to track Fenrir down and return him to Asgard, but they never found out about his sons. Over time, Fenrir grew out to be a gigantic beast. Not only was he big and strong, he had also inherited the cunning and slyness of his father Loki. The ferociousness and the seemingly unlimitless growth of Fenrir alarmed the gods. They knew they had to do something before Fenrir would unleash catastrophical devastation on the 9 worlds. As he became more and more unmanageable, the gods made up a plan to chain him up. They knew Fenrir wouldn't willingly be chained up, so they presented their attempts to chain him up as challenges. Fenrir accepted the challenges because he wanted to show off his strength and earn the respect from the gods. They tried several times to chain him up with stronger chains, but Fenrir kept breaking free. Every time he broke free, the gods would clap and cheer. The gods realized that no chain they could craft would be able to keep Fenrir contained, so they sought help from the Night Elves. The Night Elves created a chain so powerful not even Fenrir would be able to break it. This chain was made of elements only the Night Elves knew how to craft. When the gods presented Fenrir with his new challenge and his new outlandish chain, he knew something wasn't right. He suspected trickery. So he refused to be chained up unless one of the gods placed his hand into Fenrir's jaws as a token of trust. The only god that was willing to do this was Tyr, the god of war. He knew he would lose his hand, but he was willing to make the sacrifice. He placed his hand in Fenrir's jaws and the gods chained him up with their new chain. When Fenrir realized he couldn't break free, he bit off the hand in anger. The gods poked him with a sword and placed it between his jaws to keep his mouth open. They left him there like this until the end of times. It was said that the drool from his mouth formed the lakes. The Vikings of the North believed that one day Fenrir would break free and this would be the end of times, also known as Ragnarök. It was believed that when he would break free, he would have revenge and devour everything in his path, and even kill Odin, the Allfather. It was said that when he did, his sons Hati and Skoll would follow his father's footsteps and devour the sun and the moon, and even time itself. This was the tale of Fenrir the giant wolf. The question is, was Fenrir truly evil, or was he just a product of the gods' treachery? Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. If you liked my video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more great content, you are always welcome to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.